Yo, 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 what's going on, dudes? I'm sorry I'm late, guys. Hang on, I haven't been on a set of my thing either. I've just been sorting some stuff out, guys. Ah, shit, the game's underway now as well. How's it going, dudes? I'm back, I'm in here. What's going on? I'm here. Just, how's it going? How's it going, everybody? Everything's wrong. I haven't had time to fix everything, guys. Give me a second. We've got to sort this out. It's not the Switzerland game. Uruguay 0, Korea. There you go. Stop buzzing. I've got a buzzy wire, guys, as well. Hang on. How you all doing? Thank you for getting in here, guys. Give me 2 minutes. We're going to sort this out. Guys. Nothing's ready. Nothing is ready here. I've melted. I'm just on in time here for kickoff, and I'm a little bit flustered, a little bit late. So give me a moment. Oh, shit. We've also got the Swiss team at the bottom of the screen here. Shit. Give me a second, guys. Let's fix this. By the way, everyone, do us a massive favour at the start of this stream and smash the shit out of the like button. Give it a huge thumbs up. Give it a share around as well. Much appreciated, dudes. Right, nice, guys. We're ready to go. How's it going? We're 2 minutes, 9 seconds in. How are you all doing today? We're not ready to go because I still haven't tweeted this out or anything. Hang on a sec. I haven't actually done anything yet. Wait a second. Let me tweet this out. Right, good stuff, guys. We are done. We are ready to go here. Everyone, do us a massive favour, actually. Do us a favour and retweet this shit right here, guys. I'm going to put it in the live chat. Give that a retweet right there if you want on Twitter. Hey, it's the Gaming Jew. What's going on, you fucking legend? How you doing, man? Welcome in the stream. Hope you're keeping well, bud. He says, Pig's having a Gaming Jew moment right here. I feel like that may be the case, mate. I'm all hot and bothered, all flustered. And generally melting, so I feel you. Just kidding. How's it going, man? Welcome in here. Hope you've been doing good. I haven't been able to catch any of your streams lately, man, because I've been doing mad World Cup vibes. So, but shout out to the Gaming Jews channel, guys. Great streamer. Does lots of Modern Warfare content, or should I say Warzone content, Call of Duty Warzone content, mainly. But other stuff as well, Modern Warfare 2 and shit like that, maybe? I don't know. And also GTA, so go check out the Gaming Jew. Thank you for getting in here, lad. And welcome in, Kate Cadet. How you doing? Hope you're feeling better today, my son. Tad Bakes, Matty Gwinnett, Dexy. We've got Carmela in here. Says Uruguay. Go on, then. Let's go for it. I think Uruguay are probably going to win. Okay, Korea have got Son Heung-min, who's one of the best players in the world. But I feel like Uruguay's team is stronger. So I am going for a Uruguay win. My prediction for the game is 2-1 to Uruguay for no particular reason at all. So there you go. 2-1. What's your score predictions for this game? Who's going to win, guys? Let us know. Luke Pomeroy, welcome in. Merrick Galore, let's go. Thugger 007. Baker, Paul Holland, Say No More Gov, The Mustache, Matty Gwinnett, Andre King, Rob C. Exactly, Rob C says a pig is never late. He arrives precisely when he means to. Exactly, mate. I'm like Gandalf up in this bitch. Drake, what's happening, Drake? And fire up. Connor Matthews, welcome in. Gets in there. Shrew Ticks to BTS Universe. I don't know if I said that right, but welcome in there, bro. Who else have we not said hello to right now? Moochel, what's happening, Moochel? Good to see you. Dutch Christ, what's going on there? Tad Bakes. Oh, you can't see me, Tad Bakes. What's going on? You're new. Carmela, I can see that. Welcome in there, Carmela. Welcome in. Thank you for getting in here. Gaming Juices, it's all good, brother. Kicking ass over here as always. Let's go. Good to hear, mate. I would expect nothing less. Piggy Mega Fan says lunch break with the pig. Come on, lads. Let's go, mate. Let's go. Gaming Juice says the Koreans are sneaky. I'm thinking 2-0 to South Korea. Well, they got that man, don't they? Son Heung-min, who in my opinion is probably the best player in the Premier League. If you look at the amount of goals he scored last season for Spurs, he was what, like second or third on the list for, I think he was second, was he, for the Golden Boot in the Premier League. The only difference is that all the other people in the running for the Golden Boot had lots of penalties, and Son Heung-min was there without taking a single penalty for Spurs, and he still had 20-odd goals, whatever it was. So the guy is definitely an absolute phenom. So they've got that X factor there, which is definitely going to help them. So, yeah, Palistри's playing, mate. I know, Palistри's playing. It's great to see the lad playing. Let's see how he does today. Gungshi, how's it going, you handsome bastard? Welcome in there, my son. And Ken Waller, welcome in. Kate Cadet says, where's Piggy? What are you talking about, Kate Cadet? The fuck are you talking about, Kate Cadet? I'm right here, mate. Can you not see me, man? What's the matter with you, Kate Cadet? Voice is low? What? How has the voice gone low? Hang on a second. Is the voice gone low? Hang on a second. Is the voice gone low? Not really, mate. You need to fucking wash out your ear holes, my son. But no, fair enough. Okay, let me put this up a bit further. There you go. Maybe it's good. Mustache says no, it's good. Turn your speaker up, mate. John Hawkins needs to shout more, mate. Right, okay, let's get into this game, guys. Sorry, I've just been in a little bit late, arrived a little bit late here and stuff. Oh, Son manages to... Oh, no, it's out for a corner now. It's going to be a career corner here. We got 37 likes on the stream, guys. Good stuff. Let's get 50. Drop a little thumbs up on it. If you're just getting in here, give us a boost up there on the YouTube algorithm. Smash the like, hit the subscribe if you're new, and get yourself in the live chat and say hello. Moochel says, Pig, I've got Uruguay in the sweepstakes, but one category is for the dirtiest team, i.e. yellow and red, so I think I've got a good shout. You've definitely got a good shout with these dirty bastards, mate. Absolutely, you're right about that. Let's have a little look at this, though, the team lineups. By the way, Son Heung-min has had a facial surgery recently, and he's currently rocking what can only be described as a full-on Zorro mask. So, he looks pretty badass, I'm not going to be honest. He looks like a superhero. Superhero Son Heung-min. I wonder if he's going to perform like a superhero tonight, but he's a cape away of being Boy Wonder right here, guys. You know what I mean? He's a cape away from being the Boy Wonder himself. So let's fucking see what he does. He's got the corner and he whips it in. Oh, it's gone through everyone. How did it go through everyone there? Son's corner's a good one, but nobody attacking that ball well. Thank you, Gungshu, my lad. He says voice is fine. Thank you very much for the feedback. How are you today in Taiwan there, Gungshu, my lad? Alex Walker says, can't see the pig. You guys are talking shit. You're talking shit, Alex Walker. You know why I know you're talking shit, Alex Walker? Because you always talk shit, mate. That's what you do. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know how I know you're talking shit, bud? Because you typed words. You typed. That's why I know how I know you're talking shit there, Alex Walker, bud. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Hello there, Draco292. What's going on? Piggy Mega Fan says, Pig, when can we expect the United career mode on return? I need to see what happened after United dropping. You can expect that soon, my friend. I don't know. There's so much World Cup action going on. I don't know when I'm going to be able to get on that, but at some point. Aidan Feeney says they should put Son's mask as a dynamic World Cup FIFA card. Now you're talking, yes. Definitely, mate. He looks absolutely awesome, to be fair. It's a good look for him. It's a real good look for him. Afternoon, Kyle Fury. What's going on? We've got a fucking scouser in here, la. What's going on, mate? How you doing there, Kyle Fury? Hope you're having a great day at work there, mate. Or should I say, you're a fucking scouser. No wonder you're in here at 1 o'clock, mate. I'm just joking. How's it going there, Kyle? P.K. Thompson. Right, here we go. Frey Bentos, Route 1 priority chicken. Too relentless, how goes it? You got work, it's Thanksgiving, says the mustache free. We're in England, my son. We don't give a toss about Thanksgiving, mate. We call it Wanksgiving over here, bud. No, we don't really. But no, happy Thanksgiving, in all honesty. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody in America right now. Happy Thanksgiving. Let's get a happy Thanksgiving in the live chat with some turkey emojis. Yep. By the way, I haven't even told you the lineups. You can see them at the bottom of the screen, but let me just tell you them. because that is pretty poor, isn't it? I haven't even told you the lineups, guys. So we've got in sticks for Uruguay, it's Rocher, like Ferrero Rocher, but not nearly as tasty. Then we've got Caceres or Caceres, however you pronounce his name, Chachachares. You've got Godin or Cesares. Yeah, Cesares, maybe, I don't know. You know the one. Godin, Jimenez, Oliveira, pretty decent looking backline. Godin's about 160 years old now, though, isn't he? Decent backline. Valverde, Bentancur, Vecino in the midfield with Pellistri starting, which is great to see. Suarez and Nunes, Darwin and Lewis. So that's the team lineup there for Uruguay. It's a pretty strong looking side compared to Korea, but Korea do have a couple of really great players such as Son Heung-min, of course. But their team is Kim Sung Gyu in goal. Then they've got Kim at left back. They've got Kim at centre back. They've got Kim at left back, and they've got Kim Young-gwon at centre back. And then in the midfield, they've got Hwang, and then they've got Young Woo-jung, and then they've got Na, and then they've also got Lee Sai-young playing, Lee Jae-sung playing, and Son Heung-min with another Hwang at the top of the pitch as well. So we've got 2 Hwangs and 4 Kims and a whole bunch of other players. 2 Hwangs, 4 Kims, and then everybody else in there as well. 5 Kims, sorry. The keeper's called Kim as well. 5 Kims. 3 of them are literally just called Kim. Kim, Kim, and Kim. That's going to be a little bit hard to differentiate, to be honest, during the commentary. To be fair, this might actually be the easiest game that I've commentated so far, even for players and teams that I don't know, because, look, all I need to do is say it's Kim on the ball, and there's a 50% chance I'm right, you know what I mean? Come on, let's go. Oh, Son Heung-min down the left now for Korea. Do I like your advertisement, K Cadet? How's it going, Stefan Antonio? K Cadet, what did he say? He says, Happy Thanksgiving to our American friends. Oh, he says, if you're a scruffy cunt and need a new shirt like me, check out Flying Pig Clothing Sale now on. I like that, but maybe use of the C word is not really good in advertising, but, you know, I appreciate your effort there, lad. Some no Park's not playing, mate. You retired a long time ago. We've got Mr. Son Heung-min playing, though. South Korea will win, says Shrutix BTS Universe. Hey, I hope you're right. I am supporting South Korea today because the Uruguayans, let's face it, they've got shithouses like Luis Suarez and people like this. You know, it's all about South Korea, man, to be fair. Who do you want to win then, guys? Let's have a little vote in the live chat. Who do you want to win? I really want South Korea to win this game. Definitely. South Korea says fire up. Korea says Steve. You're going 2-1. Korea says you are. Uruguay says the mustache. Korea says Tad Bakes. I'm going to ask you who wins in a poll then. So we got Uruguay, draw, or South Korea. Right, guys, I'm going to put a little poll in the live chat. Please do us a favor. Have a little vote in it. Let us know who you think's going to win. What's happening there, MEFC Brummy Reds? How goes it? How goes it, bro? That reminds me, actually. Okay, we've got a little bit of a chance here for Uruguay now. They are surging forward into South Korea's half. A little bit slow from them. Slow build up. Okay, Donatus Kasoon says, Uruguay, I want to see Pellistri become a star at this World Cup. I would love to see a boss performance from the kid, man. And also to give, you know, Ten Hag something to think about. We've got this youngster at the club who's not really been played at all in the first team at all. And he's just sort of been utilised by the youth side. And didn't he have a little loan as well? So he's not really had an impact yet, but he's still a young kid. How old is he now? What, 18? I'm not really too sure. I think he's very young. Hopefully he's going to be really good. We'll see how he gets on. It's a really good move, them starting him. I like to see that. Hey, what does going in Raw mean? Me and Mucella confused this Piggy Mega fan. It means going in there raw, son. Like unadulterated and raw, you know? Like raw, son. Straight off the bat. Going in there raw. No cover. You know what I mean? Straight raw, lad. Raw dogging. You know what I'm saying? Raw vibes. Rawness. Pure raw. Not cooking it up at all. No heated up steaks. No. Just eating that meat raw, man. Do you know what I mean? Raw, son. That's what it means. Ronnie Dodge says, why has Son got a mask on his face? Because he's a superhero. No, it's because he's had a facial surgery on his eye socket or something like that, I heard. He's got an eye, he had an eye injury and he's had to have a little bit of a facial reconstruction surgery. And therefore, he's got this this mask on the go just to protect it a little bit. Nice one, Piggy Mega Fan. Where am I from? I'm from Dorset, England, mate. From the mean streets of Dorset, England, bro. Where are you from? Where's everybody else watching from in the live chat? I'd love to know. It's a global channel we got on the go here. Jose Bravo's loving it. Wonky Donkey TV, hello there, says hashtag raw dog. Stefan says Son's got a mask on his face due to being embarrassed playing for Spuds. Good one, Stefan. Nice one. I'm surprised he's not wearing the medical mask down the other bottom side as well, you know. Oh, Glasgow, Scotland in the house. Aye, that's great there, Steve RFC, my son. Hey, get a cheeky little deep fried button Masbar in for me, my son. Aye. Ronnie Dodge, what's going on? Yo, 0793, how goes it? Fire Up's watching from Syria. Klitschko says Derby. You're watching from Oman. Nice one there, Shrutix BTS. Good stuff, Oman. I know Oman. Cardiff Shitty City, says Jose. Cayman Islands, says Donatus Kassoon. Very nice. South Wales, Monmouthshire. Lovely, Kyle. Kyle Fury, a long time Don. The cake cadets is from my living room at last. The moustache says, I'm from Los Angeles. I live in Arizona the last 5 years, 37-year-old. Nice, mate. I've been to both of those places. I've been to Los Angeles and I've been to Arizona, mate. Nice, mate. Nice. I like it. Nottinghamshire, says Ken Waller. You're watching from the States. Get in there, Merrick Galore. Dallas, Texas in the house. We've got JR, mate. Who shot JR? Ronnie, down south in Kent, says Ronnie Dodge. Nice. Why isn't the keeper catching that, says Kicking It? I don't know. I'm just not even really paying attention. Let's get back into the game. Ali Abdullah's in here from Singapore. Nice one. MFC from the beautiful black country, Birmingham. Lovely. Suffolk, says Stefan. Exotic City of London. Spent some time in Bovington. Went on a lashing pool. Funny night out. Hey, fair play, Rob C. Yeah, Bovington is where the Tank Museum is at. But I've never been to the Tank Museum, mate, because the day I was meant to go to the Tank Museum, the day before, my handlebars came off my bike and I landed skewered on top of the post where the handlebars were after trying to pull up the handlebars going up a curb and skewered my gooch sack all up on the handlebars post and cut open my gooch and was in floods of tears as a young lad and was unable to walk properly for a couple of days. So I didn't go to Bovington Tank Museum, unfortunately, lad. But yeah, nice one. Lots of people in America watch your streams, says Alex Walker. Yeah, man, it's like the second or third biggest nation that watches these videos. Obviously, the UK, I think like 50% of the viewers are from the UK. I looked at the demographics not too long ago. 50% in the UK, and then like 20% in the USA or something, or 10, 15% maybe. A lot of people in the USA, though. A lot of people in Australia, a lot of people in Ireland, a lot of people in loads of African countries, actually. Loads of Man United fans and stuff in Africa. Loads of different African countries watch this channel as well. And loads of, yeah, just it's random, mate. There's loads of people watching from all over the gap. I think the top 5, if I remember correctly, are the United Kingdom, USA, Australia, Ireland, and I want to say Jamaica, maybe. There's like I think like there's like a real. I think Jamaica represents hard on this channel. Seriously, I think it might be Jamaica. Anyway, South Africa. Hey, Sidwell's 1A. What's going on, Sidwell? Welcome in, boss. Shout out to South Africa, bro. Nice one. That's awesome, Ronnie Dodge. Yeah, that's bloody brilliant, mate. We're looking forward to seeing those Glazer shithouses sell up, mate. Apple would be very interested if they were interested in buying it. Nice one, Stefan. He says, I really wanted to know that now my life is complete. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, Jack H. That heard the news about Apple being interested in us. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, we were talking about that a bit earlier on the other stream. And I'm all for it, mate. I'm all for it as long as they're prepared to invest properly and the team give us what we need. I'd be all for it. I'd be all for the Prince of Dubai buying it, or Sir Jim Ratcliffe, or just anybody's better than those shithouse Glazers, more or less. But maybe not anyone, but yeah, a company like Apple would be brilliant for us, surely. Dan McGill says, Pig, give us your best job quitting story. My job quitting story is just have a little think about it. I mean, I've never, I haven't done anything that. I mean, I've got sacked a couple of times for not turning up and shit like that. But I've not really. I mean, there was one time I was working for this insurance company where I just got up mid-shift and just walked out and never went back again. I was like mentally, I was like, fuck this. And I didn't even say a word to anyone. I was only there for the induction for like a week. Didn't say a word to anyone and just got up and just fucked off, mate. I was checked out of that place. It was an absolute bag of shit. So I was very young though. And there's lots of jobs, that I could have got instead. So, but I was just like, fuck this, and got up. And there's another time as well where obviously I just quit to watch the World Cup in like 2010. 2010 World Cup comes around. I'm working for some company. What do? I quit. So I can watch the World Cup. Uruguay have a chance. Oh, it's beaten away, man. Oh, clear. Oh, opportunity. Suarez, I think it is, gets something on there, but there's a block in there from a Korean defender. I think it was Kim who's made the block. And it was there was no block, actually. There was no block. Suarez has just shat the fucking bed, mate. Oh, no, it was Darwin Punes. You absolute bloody melt. Darwin Punes misses a sitter, mate, with an air shot. What an absolute crumble merchant. Proper mess. He didn't even make contact with it. What a crumbler. Didn't even kick it, says Fire Up. No, he's totally missed it. Hey, Sidwell's Wane, thank you for hitting that subscribe button, Sidwell. Nice one, bro. If you're new like Sidwell, you know what to do. It's free to subscribe. Hey there, Niall Kane. Hi, Chris Scragg. I'm good, thanks for asking. Not too shabby, mate. How are you getting on? Thank you, Kanbei. He says, Pig, your World Cup watch-alongs is the best. Well, thank you, Kanbei. You're a legend, mate. Appreciate you, brother. All right, so now we have got a pretty interesting game looking up here. I mean, Korea growing into this one. Uruguay with a stronger team. But look at all the results that have happened recently in the World Cup. This is much more even than most of the games. Especially when you got the X Factor, Mr. Son Heung-min in the team. So I bet you he scores, guys. I bet you he scores tonight. I'm actually going 2-1 to Uruguay, but I bet your Son gets their goal. What do you reckon, guys? Smash a 1 in the chat if you think Son Heung-min will get on the score sheet tonight for South Korea. Connor Matthews getting those pink poo emojis in there. Ken Waller thinks so. Say no more, Gov. Carl Fury. Vincent Bullock. There he is. How you doing there, Vincent Bullock? Welcome in the stream, dude. How goes it? The Cake Cadet as well. And Connor Matthews and Baker and the mustache and Chris Scragg. Nice. Son is a good player, to be fair to him. I think he's the best in the league. Honestly, I don't see who's better. Okay, De Bruyne is fantastic. Okay, Kane and Ronaldo last season were all very good. But didn't Son score 21 goals last season in the Premier League, but 0 penalties? All the other guys banging in pens. He's just open play beast, just scoring goals from open play. What a beast. So I think he's probably the best in the league. If I could sign any player from any team in the Premier League for Manchester United, well, actually, we need players in other positions more. But you know what I mean. To be fair, he would be the player that I would get. Ronaldo's just gone. I'd go and get Son Heung-min. If it was possible and it wasn't, beyond the realms of possibility, obviously, which it is, I would get him. He's the one I would get. He's the one I'd want the most. Yeah, De Bruyne is great and everything, and blah blah blah. But Son's just an absolute match winner. Dan says watching your streams in the day is making work much more bearable. G'day from down under again, there, Dan McGill, you bloody legend. I hope it's a great day over there for your sport at work, But thank you so much for getting in here while you're working, bro, and passing the hours away, bro. Winding the old hours down, bro. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Shit, Skippy, the dingoes are after us. Run! Love you, Dan McGill, man. Thank you for getting in here, you Aussie legend. Hang on. Yeah, you're from Australia, aren't you? I was questioning myself there for a sec. Thinking I got you confused with somebody else for a second then. Baker says, isn't it like 1 a.m.? I think maybe I got him confused with somebody else, maybe. Piggy Mega Fan says, Pig, I have it from a good source. You're actually an Arsenal fan, says Piggy Mega Fan. Oh, really? Who's the source, mate? Yo, mama? Because I'll say anything to her to get some action. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just kidding anyway. He's from Stoke, says Touch Christ. Aussie, yeah, I got you mixed up with somebody else, Dan McGill, lad. I know. I just realised, bud, I got you mixed up with somebody else. Don't worry. There's so many people in here, mate, with so many different names. It's tough. Oh, Son Heung-min, a.k.a. Zorro. Cuts inside, gets the shot off, but it's easily dealt with by Uruguay. It's out for a throw-in now. But South Korea just asking some questions. Son Heung-min gets the half a yard. And he does look like he's going to cause a few issues, but it's well dealt with at the back and headed away. Well, you did pick Saka over Rashford the other day, says KK. Yeah, man, yeah. There you go. I know. Well, to be fair, I still at the moment for England, I think Saka scored 2 goals in that game, and I would play Saka on the right. I would play Sterling or Rashford on the left at the moment, I guess. And then I would play Kane up top there, but so it's not outlandish there. Oh, great chance for Uruguay, but it's a shit pass to Nunes. Way too much on it there. Just too heavy of a little pass. Just need a little touch towards Nunes. Instead, he's just put a through ball with a bit too much pace on it, and it's too ahead of Nunes, and the chance goes amiss. But that should have been a goal, really, from where it was. But the pass, I'm not sure, was it Suarez? I'm not sure. Whoever played the pass shit the bed. Darwin Núñez was in space for days, and he would have literally been cleaned through there, man, but they've bottled it. Big up yourself, Piggy Mega Fan. Would Son Heung-min fit as a glove into this Man United team, says Canbay? I mean, he would, yeah. Of course he would. I mean, the team would still be gashing the midfield, though, in certain areas of the team. But he would, of course, he would be fantastic, mate. He would slot into Man United's team like a Don. Of course he would, mate. Nobody's heard from him for a while, Thugger 007, so I don't know. Hope so. KKS says, well, you did pick Saka over... Oh, I read that, yeah. How's the sleep schedule this World Cup? Pretty normal for me, Dan McGill. Was up at like 9:30 today. Basically my sleep plan's actually sort of adjusted now. A lot more than it was anyway. So I'm getting up in the mornings like 8 to 9:30. You what? I know it's mad, isn't it? But I'm very much asleep late at night, though. Early at night now. So very tired by about 11 p.m. now. Saka's getting the golden boot, says you are. Journey Music, and what's happening there, bro? He says, what do you think about Police Pig? Hey, Journey Music. Well, I'm very happy that he's playing. I think he's a good young talent. I just haven't seen enough of him, really. We've not really seen him play for Man United. We've seen a little couple of things here and there, pre-season and stuff. Just haven't really seen him play, so don't know really yet. But he we'll find out. We'll see him a lot in this World Cup, hopefully, because he's been selected in this starting game for Uruguay. So, look, he's a young kid. He's got a lot of hype about him. Hopefully, he's going to be a really good talent. From what I have seen from him, he looks really good. So I'm hoping that he's going to be a very good talent for Uruguay and Manchester United for the future. But he definitely needs time. Yeah, JA says he's improved a lot. He needs time. Yeah, definitely. Well, let's hope he gives Ten Hag something to think about this World Cup. It's a great opportunity for him if he's being selected in the Uruguay team. Great opportunity for him to introduce himself on the world stage. Yeah, well, MUFC says looking forward to seeing iPhones being sold at iTref and Megastore. Mate, fair play. I'll be all up for that. I'll be all up for them having an Apple store on the corner, mate. You know what I mean? I'm not bothered about that. If they're prepared to invest and properly, own Manchester United in a way that gives us the ability to compete with anyone, then I'm all for it. Darwin Lukaku is so questionable, says, Darwin Lukaku, you call him BKD. I don't think he's all that either. I'm glad we didn't get him in the end because we were linked to him this time. I'm glad we did not get him. because I reckon he is a little bit on the guff side of things. And he's good. He's done well for Liverpool. He scored some goals, but like, yeah, he got sent off in the first game, let them down and stuff. He's not exactly set the world alight. He's just not impressed me that much. I think he's a bit crap. Uruguay and Andy Carroll, mate. Love from India there, Puedo Hasser. Thank you, Puedo. Welcome in from India, bro. I read that already, Kate Cadet. Views on the strawberry and orange creams in the Quality Street tin. Top tier chocolate for me, bud. I love them, mate. I would literally melt those down and drink them in a beverage. I fucking love them, bro. They're so nice, aren't they? Oh, I love them, mate. The orange creams and the strawberry creams, mate. Oh, love them. Absolutely love them. They're one of my favourites. Don't know what my favourite is. Maybe the purple one. But I love them all, mate. I love the golden one as well. The golden barrel one or the caramel one, whatever it is. I love that one, mate. I have never done that, you are, no. Strawberry creams are what Quality Street is about, says Tad Bakes. Oh, yeah. Well, they do sell at Old Trafford or iPhone Man United cases, but they're, boy, follows me, and only £75 for one. For the iPhone 7. What are you talking about, Vincent? 75 quid for an iPhone case? What? You're talking shite, mate. What? Son is phenomenal. He is really sensational, VKD, yeah. The mustache, what's going on? Rory C says technology giants Apple are also understood to be exploring a possible takeover of Man United after the Glazers confirmed they're receptive. Yes, indeed, mate, Rory C. Yes, indeed, mate. Great stuff. Let's hope, mate. Let's hope there's like a, you know, there's a good few different people want to take the football club on, and hopefully we can somehow end up with the best one for the club. Green triangles are immense, aren't they, you? Well, yeah. Okay, that's a great question. What's everyone's favourite Quality Street? Green triangles are great. I like the purple one, or I would go for probably the strawberry cream. Yeah. What's your favourite Quality Street? Or roses. It's hard to differentiate, isn't it? I think I prefer roses to Quality Street, actually, you know. I think I prefer Cadbury roses to the Quality Streets, but Quality Streets are awesome too, don't get me wrong. Can't wait to see that goat today, says Liam Ward. Strawberry cream, nothing compares, says Tad Bakes. The orange chocolate one, says Rory C. Oh, the orange crunch. Or do you mean the orange cream? The orange crunch one's nice as well, isn't it? Purple one, said just some bloke. Not joking, mate. I got one from eBay for £8 when I looked it up. I was £75 in the mega store. Paul Smith. Oh, Paul Smith. Oh, like a designer one. Oh, I see what you mean now, Vincent. Oh, that's guff, isn't it? That is absolutely guff. English cream candy, says the moustache. Mate, I hate designer clobber. Do you know when I went to Lanzarote recently, me and Mrs. P went in this designer shop. It said Black Friday 50% off. And it looked like a fucking car showroom in there. It was massive, and there was nothing in there apart from a few racks. It was fucking bizarre. And they said 50% off. Everything on this rack is 50% off, right? So we went over and had a look. And there was like, it was like 250 quid for a Stella McCartney t-shirt, white t-shirt, that said Stella McCartney in tiny letters. There, Stella McCartney. 250 quid. We got the fuck out of there straight away, guys. You know what I mean? That is not a place for me, bro. You know what I mean? Fuck that. And who are these idiots? I must say, listen, if you buy a £250 t-shirt, a white t-shirt with black Stella McCartney tiny, oh shit, chance for Hwang! And he's Hwanged it over the top of the crossbar for Korea. Oh, I thought it was going to be the ball's coming from wide right and Hwang's hit it over the top. Oh, he's hit it over the top, guys. Chance goes a begging for South Korea there. But anyway, if you're the type of person that buys a white t-shirt that says a brand on it and you pay 200 quid for it, you're a fucking moron. There you go, I said it. You're a twat. Because there is definitely quality when it comes to shirts and stuff, or clothes in general, right? There's quality. But at a certain point, it doesn't get any more fucking quality material any better. It's just, you're just paying for some shitty name. You're a melter if you do that. I know, Drew, who, yeah, 250 quid. I was shocked and disgusted by the prices of stuff. And people seemingly buy it. I don't understand who would buy it. You know, you can literally go down the market there, down the road, and buy it for €8 as well in some dodgy shop, you know. So why the fuck would you go and buy it off some fucking, it's fucking stupid. It's just a shit t-shirt, man. People are dumb, says the moustache. Yeah. VKD says people pay 1,500 for trainers. It's crazy. Is Jaws playing, says Johnny M? I don't think so, pal. You got Paul McCartney t-shirt that was cheaper, and that was from the gig. Nice, Stefan. That's the only McCartney one I would want. Facts, says 0793. Pig, could you do a copy one for a tenner? No, I definitely could, mate. I definitely could. I've got a t-shirt press. Like, I'm not even joking. This Stella McCartney t-shirt in particular I'm thinking of. It just, the writing was this big, guys. It didn't even have like a thing across the whole thing. It was here. It was like that, Stella McCartney, like that. It was like, it was a shit t-shirt anyway. You wouldn't even want that on there. You'd rather a blank one. It looks stupid that it's on there so small. You know, I could easily make that bag of shit, but I wouldn't want to. Kate Cadet says, one day Piggy's merch will be worth 250 quid. Sean Nettleton. Oh, I know. I need to get them sorted out, actually, Sean Nettleton, lad. So, but no. No, to answer your question, mate, I've got to get this, a new ink replacement thing. Don't worry. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I'm not going to bore you with it, but yes, mate, I'm going to do that soon. For now, it's just the ones that are on the site. Make a white t-shirt with Barry on, says Fire Up. I find it mad when you go to Selfridges or something, they have t-shirts for over a K. Over 1K, Dan McGill, for a t-shirt. Now, that really is ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, God, it would have to be a gilt, golden, diamond-encrusted t-shirt, and even then, you're a fucking twat. Do you know what I mean? Who would buy that? But who would? It happens, though. People do it. It's just crazy. Bepto says, I don't think I've ever paid more than a tenner for a t-shirt. Fair play to you, Bepto. I can honestly say, hand on heart now, the most I've ever spent on a t-shirt is about £15. I've never bought a t-shirt in my whole entire life that is more than £15. Maybe if there's a t-shirt I really liked, I might have spent 15 quid on it. Most of the time, it's a £5-6 t-shirt that I'm buying, guys, legitimately. Sometimes I might buy one for 15 quid, and that's it. Oh, football jerseys. Okay, yeah, they're more. They're a lot more. But no, they're not t-shirts, though. But you know what I mean. Yeah, football jerseys I spent quite a bit on because, well, they're expensive as fuck, aren't they? I usually get dodgy ones, though. Yeah. £25 for Iron Maiden tour shirt. There you go. Well, that's different, isn't it? Like, if it's to support a band that you really like, you expect them to bang a few quid on anyway. Plus, their t-shirts are probably pretty awesome anyway. But yeah, you know, that's different. You know where it's going. You want to support the band. That's different, isn't it? Yeah. But some designer push pull, that's gush, mate. Pennies is fine. I think you guys call it Primark. Oh, yeah, that's good. You once spent 180 on a belt, barely ever wore it, says Team. Ridiculous stuff. Ridiculous stuff. Your girlfriend spends over 1,000 on clothes and she's a dumbass, says Aiden Feeney. It's crazy, mate. It's crazy. I mean, there's certain things that hold their value and go up in value and things like that, like handbags and stuff. Some people buy handbags as investments, apparently. I don't know, but other than that, it sounds like a bag of shit. No idea either, Dan McGill. It's mad. Kai back can buy, says Pig. I don't understand how come your watch alongs not getting more views. You have put everything in this channel. I love your watch alongs and even any content. Thank you, can buy. Well, to be fair, we actually got 158 legends watching right now, which for a Uruguay versus South Korea game, it's not bad. This is a Man United channel and FIFA channel, so if it was a Man United game, obviously we'd have a lot more people watching, but a lot of people don't give a fuck about the World Cup, it seems. And also, I'm sure there's lots of other streamers, lots of people doing stuff. So I'm just, damn, we're not doing too bad considering this is not a United game and this is just a Korea-Uruguay watch-along. But anyway, we've got 170 legends watching. Hit the like button, guys. That'll give us a boost up there on the algorithm. Twat the like button. That's free. That's something you guys could do to help the channel out and boost us out up there. Also, give it a share. I've pinned the tweet to the top of the live chat. Please do go and give it a cheeky little retweet, guys, and we'll give you a shout out later on in the show if you give us a retweet. Pico Thompson says, whenever you're in Spain. Hey, Richard. Whenever you're in Spain, ask for the menu del dia. Basically a starter, main, dessert, and drink for a tenner. Sounds decent, my son. Is that actually what it is, or are you asking, is that something like some dodgy shit? Oh, chance for Korea! Oh, dealt with by Uruguay. It's a bit of an erratic game at the moment, but nobody's been able to come out on top yet. That's a good shout, cough punch. Yeah, Don Piglioni on the smallest font possible. Good idea. Just pretend like I'm some Sicilian, fashion designer. Sean says, if anyone orders from Nike for trainers or anything else, they've got 25% off full price items for about 4 or 5 days. Decent, Sean. That's a nice. Decent. My favourite type of trainers are probably Nike SBs, but I haven't bought any for ages, and my pair are just absolutely falling apart. Should probably buy some. I've got a pair of Vans, though, at the moment, which I'll just keep it. I basically just buy one pair and then just keep them until they die, and then just buy another pair then. I don't really have any more ever than one pair of shoes. I still got my SBs, but they're basically falling apart. But yeah, but I really like Nike SBs. They're my favourite type of shoe. What's going on there, Dan Miguel? Hablo español? Sí, señor. Muchas gracias. Mi casa es su casa. Hola, hola, señor Dobbington. Hasta luego, señor Dobbington. No, not really, bud. That's what I do, Joseph Cake Cadet. You've been waiting for TNs to come back and stop. My side's been waiting for 3 days. So annoying. Ah, that's gash, isn't it? I know. I just keep my shoes and wait until they're literally falling apart and buy another one, yeah. New Balance are made in the USA, not China, says the Mustache 3. Drew Who says the clip-on Vans are great shoes, says Drew Who. Yeah, man. Decent. Vans are comfortable. Yeah, they are, man. They're decent. They're decent wearing as well. And that's one thing I say about Nike trainers is they do seem to wear pretty well as well. Like, you might have to pay a little bit more for Nike trainers, but it's worth it, I think, because they always seem to last me a long time. Yeah, VK Dean says, very glad United didn't end up paying 100 million for Darwin Núñez. He's not it. He is Poodoo Magoo, isn't he, lad? Yeah. Good call. He is absolutely guff. How much is Zara clothing, says Fire Up? I don't really know. It's like, I don't know. I think it's pretty middle of the road, isn't it? You went to the trainer shop yesterday. They tried to sell me left foot size 7, right foot size 7.5. What a bunch of idiots, says Vincent Bullock. I'm surprised you're a size 7, Vincent. I thought you were like a size 2, bud. Respect. Why would you need more than one pair of trainers, says Kate Cadet? Exactly. Some people have boxes of it, don't they? Guys, smash a 1 if you have, like, boxes of shoes, like girls. Let us know if you have boxes of shoes, guys. You know, and you choose different ones for different days and stuff like that. Smash a 1 if that's you. If so, you're a melt, son. Some people, you go in their room, you go in their bedroom or whatever, they've got a wall full of fucking shoe boxes with fucking shoes in. You what? What's the matter with you, my son? Bruce McIntosh is that kind of guy. T-Mill's that kind of guy. Oh, Busy's that kind of guy. I do not wash my trainers, Madhouse. I really don't, bud, no. Ronnie says, imagine if we get Apple, every rival that has an iPhone will be fun and United. Love that, Ronnie. That's a great shout. That will boost Android up, though, won't it? All the Scousers will become Android users. Oh! Header on goal from Uruguay. Diego Godin with the header from the corner. Hits the post. Hits the post. And it's beaten away. So for South Korea survived just before half-time. Oh, my goodness me. The corner comes in from right. And it's Diego Godin with a wicked header. Great header, but it's hit the post, guys, and gone away. Oof. Shoesers for losers, says you are. You have a pair of footy boots and 2 pairs of trainers. Fair play VK. That's an acceptable amount. T-Mill said variety is the spice of life, lad. I could never imagine an eternity, or sorry, a reality where I own 10 pairs of shoes at any one time. I just couldn't imagine that. That would be crazy. I would never do that. Maybe 2. Maybe 2 different pairs of trainers, but 10 pairs? Thought they scored first. Yeah, I know. Looked like it, Stefan. You're an Android guy. Sorry, Apple, even though you might be by United. I am as well. I'm an Android man as well. What do you like better, guys? Android or Apple? But I'm definitely an Android man. By the way, 6 likes away from 100 likes. Only 6. Is there 6 of you legends out there who have neglected to smash that like yet? We're looking to get 100 likes by half time. There's 2 minutes left. Hit that thumbs up and help us get there. See if we could do it. Android, says VK, and Scott, and Will, and T-Mill. Apple says just some bloke and Fire Up. Dan McGill says Android. Ulf says Android. Apple says Joseph Bravo. You can't get on with iPhones. Had one, not again, says Ronnie Dodge. I like them in some ways. Some of the software is very good. I like their podcast app. It's no big deal, though. I like their iMovie app for quick editing videos on the phone. That's pretty cool. I like certain things about it, but I do not like the hardware limitations, the battery life, the unexpandable storage. You know, Android just gets them beaten there. You can put 2 SIMs in an Android phone. You can put expandable storage in an Android phone. You can replace lots of parts easier yourself in Android phones in general. Also, they're just like more customizable. You're not forced to use in one ecosystem of apps, or you know, it's good shit, man. It's good shit. I love Apple. I love Android. I mean, not an Apple fan, says Madhouse. MacBooks, yeah, fair enough. I'm also a Windows man. I prefer Windows. I have used Macs and Windows quite a lot over the years, but I prefer Windows. Mac software, some, like, again, their iMovie, some of their editing software is brilliant. Their software is fantastic. But the actual, if you're asking me, would I buy a Windows computer or would I buy an Apple Mac? It would definitely be Windows, because you get way more value for your money. They're way more cheaper. It's just easier to get, like, dodgy copies of stuff as well. You know, it's just easy, mate. Whereas Apple, it's just all a bit, it's all expensive. If you're really rich, you've got loads of money to spend on stuff like software, then I guess that's probably the way to go. But otherwise, it's just, Apple's just so expensive, and their hardware is so expensive. We smashed 100 likes just by halftime. Get in there, you legends. Let's go. And that is halftime, guys, in the game. So it's 0-0 here at halftime in Qatar. Uruguay versus South Korea. No breakthrough yet. Uruguay very close to getting a breakthrough, though, just at halftime there, with a header from Diego Godin, which has hit the post, rattled the post and gone away. But still 0-0 at halftime. I mean, look, I think it's a very even game of football so far. There's been opportunities for both players. Very even game so far. Chances for both sides, but South Korea missed a couple of sitters. Uruguay got very close there. Chances few and far between, but very close game at the moment. Macs are brilliant for graphic design. Well, I don't doubt that, to be fair. I don't doubt it. MacBooks, like around here, they are good and their software's great, but they're just expensive. Everything's just priced too high. Bepto says Apple stuff holds its value better, though. Yeah, but it doesn't depreciate as much. It's like, I guess, I personally think you're saying it doesn't depreciate as much, but I actually kind of think because it's more expensive to begin with, you lose something just by buying it. You know what I mean? You lose a lot just by buying it. Kind of like a new car. But also what pisses me off about Apple products in general is that they're not overly expandable. Sometimes you can open them up, put a bit of RAM in it, put a bit of whatever in it. But most of the time you cannot really replace parts of an Apple computer as easy as you can with like a Windows computer. You can upgrade a Windows computer for years and years and years and years. But can you really do that? You're sort of stuck in a lot of instances with what you got with those things, which I don't like. Ronnie won't complain now if Apple take over United, says Aidan Feeney. No, true. Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be great, man. 1 minute stoppage time in that game. What the hell, Alex Walker? Just realised. That's mad, isn't it? They've actually just had a game where there's only 1 minute of stoppage time. You what? I would be happy too, Ronnie Dodge, yeah. MUFC says, I don't like the idea of Apple buying Man United. Well, I don't mind so much because they're so well off, and of course, it would be a big billboard, a big branding opportunity for them. Apple on the shirts, the Apple logo billboards all around the stadium. Probably rebrand it to the fucking Apple Stadium. Who knows? You know, it wouldn't surprise me. But it would also give Manchester United the ability to compete and have proper facilities and infrastructure, as long as they're prepared to spend like $1 billion on us straight away and clear all the debts and things like that. If they do all that, it's going to be good for us, of course. Apple own $2 trillion. They won't mind spending money on club. Exactly, like $6 billion. What's that to Apple? What is that to Apple? Steve Jobs must be on acid, says Aidan Feeney. Apple own $2 trillion. Yeah, there you go. I Trafford. Oh, imagine they called it I Trafford. That's a good one, MUSC. Build a new stadium called I Trafford. Oh, no, that's sickening. I Trafford. I like that, mate. That's good. And Awale, what's going on, man? Steve Coppell. Yeah, he was an old school boss as well. Steve Coppell. I've actually met Steve Coppell. Got Steve Coppell's autograph, mate. Yeah. That's right. Apple buying United just sound like a publicity stunt, says Stefano Antonio. If Apple buy United, they can never upgrade the squad, says Bepto. The Apple Arena, says Ronnie Dodge. Yeah, probably something like that. Something guff like that. Oh, man, I'll tell you what, a couple of good chances missed by Uruguay there as well. Valverde's hit one over the top of the crossbar. Could have done well. And, of course, that go-down strike with that header. It's a close one. And, again, South Korea had a couple of really good chances. Hwang put one over the top of the crossbar, which should have done a lot better with. I Trafford, says Darb, yeah. Luke Shaw in for apple pie, says Bruce. Don't get up. Don't upset the apple carts. There you go, says Beef Bully. Be good, wouldn't it? Be upgrading the squad every year, says Madhouse. Pablo Zablo on the old TV box here. Dutch Christ comments, Uruguay have won 7 of their 9 matches under Diego Alonso, have only 6 of their last 8 World Cup games. South Korea have only won 1 of the last 9 World Cup fixtures, losing 6. You what? Bloody hell. There you go then. So it looks like Uruguay definitely the team in form there. Fair play, fair play. In terms of World Cup games though, yeah. Hwang married Deborah Kerr, says you are. You are. Oh, dear. Right, I'm just going to make a coffee, guys. Halftime coffee real quick. Don't go nowhere. Back in a couple of minutes. Smash that like on the video. Hit the subscribe if new. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute, and I'll be right back. Yo, guys, I'm back. Thanks for waiting for us, guys. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you. I'm back now. I've got my cappuccino. I'm ready to rock and roll for the second half with my piggy mug here. Thomas Jefferson, what's going on? How you doing? Hey, Ellie, welcome in. Back in the stream. What's going on? Has Piggy gone to market? This little piggy's gone to market indeed. Nah, this little piggy's had roast beef. How's it going there, Ellie? Welcome back in. How goes it this afternoon? What you up to? Korea play amazing, says So Jinx Vian. Yeah, pretty decent. Uruguay could have scored a couple as well, though. Pretty decent. Very even game, I'd say, so far, wouldn't you guys? Let's have a look at the stats, actually, at half-time here. So, match stats at half-time. 50-50 possession. Literally 50-50 possession. 4 shots from Uruguay, 2 from South Korea, 1 on target for Uruguay, none from South Korea, but they did have a couple of good chances. One in particular skied over the top of the crossbar. A couple of corners each. Yeah, I mean, you know, chances few and far between, really, is the story of this one. But couple of good chances from both sides. None taken yet. Very even affair at the moment. Anybody's game, this one. Who are you going for then, guys? I still think Uruguay will win it. But we'll see. All good, Thomas Jefferson. Thanks for asking, man. I'm about to have a bowl of cheese and potatoes. Very nice. George Haralambus. What's going on, George Haralambus? Bit mid-table team. Mid-table for my liking, says you what? Yeah, just in bed, says Eddie. I hope you're feeling a bit better, Eddie. Much love to you. Kate Cadet says, yeah, I'm good. Thank you, Eddie. I'm back home now. And also hope you feel better as well, Kate Cadet lad. Are you feeling better, Kate Cadet lad? Because obviously you had bit of time in hospital. Were you feeling better now? On the mend? Well on the mend? 2-1 Uruguay, says Dutch Christ. It's bloody awesome, man. KKS says, oh, I'm back now, Pig. I know you're back home. I know you're back home, but I mean, do you mean you're back to 100% now, you mean? You feel 100%? Is that what you mean? Get in there. George says, nice to see the Manx scum watching some good strikers for a change. Get the fuck out, George. Get out, George. Dutch Christ says, Edison Cavani stands out from a star-studded Uruguay attack. The 35-year-old has scored 4 goals in his last 2 starts for Uruguay. And has hit the net 4 times. Eddie, give it to Eddie Cavani. Yeah, okay then, but the only problem with that is he's not playing, mate. He's on the subs bench there, Dutch Christ. He's on the subs bench, my Sam. Eddie Cavani. Anybody know why? Is he not 100%? What's going on with Eddie Cavani? He's on the bench. You're not 100%, but you feel good. That's really good then, Cake and lad. I'm pleased for you, man. Nunes did miss a sitter. He literally missed it completely as well. He didn't even hit the ball. Harry Kernahan, welcome in, Harry. Tommy Jefferson says Korea's game plan is much more planned. Feels like Uruguay's going out there and just winging it, hoping to win off athleticism. Yeah, I mean, they did have their best chance from a set piece and stuff like that. So you might be right, Thomas. I think Korea are playing well. Definitely. I think they, I could see Sun Heung-min banging one in for them in this second half, put it that way. So I picked Korea for the upset. Good shout, Thomas. I like your style. So let's have a look at the poll at halftime. Do have a little vote in the poll. So we can see that 39% of the chat thinks Uruguay will win the game. South Korea, 50% of the chat thinks that they will win, and 11% thinks it's going to be a draw. So most people are back in South Korea on this one, dudes. Good shout. Good stuff. Jurgen Klinsmann. Check out Jurgen Klinsmann here, guys. Jurgen Klinsmann. What's he up to these days? So last I remember, he was managing the USA national team, wasn't he? I think he did a shark job. I can't remember now, but I think he did a shark job. What's he up to these days? Anybody know? Old Klinsmann. Bit of a legend, man. Bit of a legend of the game, old Jurgen. Definitely. Didn't Suarez bite some dude back in the day? Was that during a World Cup game? It was. It was during the 2014 World Cup, Italy versus Uruguay in 2014. And Luis Suarez bit Giorgio Chiellini, mate. What a scumbag. He literally bit him raw, man. He went in there raw. Let's get some raw emoji in there. He went in there raw on Giorgio Chiellini, my son. Bit him a good one. Got sent off, though, didn't he? Got banned and all that. Yeah. Did he get banned yet? Yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah. Who do I think will win the World Cup? Well, I think Brazil, but we haven't seen Brazil yet. But I do think Brazil. But other than Brazil, I'd say, you know, okay, Spain are looking good, France are looking good, England have got an outside chance. What are those teams probably? What a weirdo says Hayden Feedy, yeah. I know that is a bit of an odd reflex that he's got there. He's done that a couple of times, Luis Suarez, just bitting people. It's like that's his go-to thing. You know you're a bit of a hood rat when your go-to move is to sink the gnashes into someone. You know what I mean? You know he's a fucking hood rat when he's going straight for the old chunk of flesh. You know what I mean, though? Fucking hell. Crikey. Johnny says, is Beck's going to buy United Piggy? I think he might be involved in or interested. There's some talks or some interest apparently from Beckham being involved. But I don't know if that means just like helping oversee, you know, like an ambassador type thing, or, you know, if he's actually putting money in. I don't know. But I don't think he'll have a large part at all, because well, he already owns a football club in America, but also the club's 5-6 billion in value, so he's not got that much. Heard Klinsmann retired, returned to college and achieved the BTEC in pottery and woodworks, says Cough Punk. When are Portugal playing? They're on at 4 o'clock there, George. 4 p.m, mate. Portugal versus Ghana. We'll be back on for that. Right, the second half is about to kick off again, guys. And it has done. The timer's up in the top right-hand corner. Please do sync up with me if you can. 45 minutes just on the clock. So, Uruguay, get us underway with the ball now. Eddie says, hello, Vincent. Yeah, Vincent's back in the chat today, mate. So good to see you there, Vincent Bullock, lad. Steady on, Vincent. Vincent says, and plus David Beckham had to get on his hands and knees and beg guitar for 10 mil. Oh, Qatar, yeah. I know, it's crazy, man. Well, I'm disappointed in Beckham for that one, I must say. He doesn't need the Qatari money. He really doesn't, but he took it raw. And I don't really approve of that, man. I like Beckham, but he didn't need to do that. He shouldn't have associated himself with that guff World Cup in that way, being a face of the World Cup and all that kind of stuff, just for a bit of money. I think yeah, he loves football, he loves the World Cup, probably wants to be there, probably likes it, but he's on the take, mate. He's on the take, and I don't like that. He's on the take, mate. You think Bex could sell into Miami and buy United? Well, Johnny, and that'd be mad. Don't see it happening, but it could be. It'd be mad, wouldn't it? Philip says Klinsmann is in the German synchronized diving team. Nice, nice. Legendary celebratione, man. So yeah, the whole thing that stems from is, I think anyway, was like Jurgen Klinsmann had a bit of a reputation for being a diver. And maybe he dived in the World Cup or something like that the summer before Spurs signed him. Then Spurs signed him and everyone was saying he was going to be a diving bastard and all this. And he got a reputation for being a diving bastard or something, didn't he? And then so he scored his first goal for Spurs, and then he did that iconic diving, sliding celebration. Man, what a celebration there. That was like, God almighty, mate, for 10 years as a kid growing up, the amount of times me or other people I know scored a goal playing a game of football and then slid across their belly and went, Klinsmann! You know, like it doesn't, that's what happened. That's what happened. That is iconic. New to me, that is Thomas Jefferson. Mr. Arsenal Podcast, welcome in, says too many dead games in this World Cup. So far, quality is really poor. I mean, there's been a few gash ones. There has been a bunch of nil-nils and some guffers. There's been a couple of really exciting ones. Just a couple, though, but I agree it's not the best. Oh, hey, John Anderson, welcome in, boss. How goes it, lad? Like Beckham, but think he's a bit shithouse behaviour regarding his support this World Cup. Think he was outraged at the time when Qatar was announced. Yeah, I think he was as well. You saw there's a video of him, like he's actually there, isn't he? Because he was part of the bid for England or whatever it is. I don't know, but he's actually there, and you can see his face when they announced Qatar. And you can see he's just like kind of like. Like, what? You know, so I think, yeah, he's just got a bit of cash there, mate. Easy work for him, I guess. But it's not the best. I think I would have preferred it if he didn't do that. By the way, guys, thank you to the couple of legends that have retweeted this on Twitter. I'm going to go over there and give you a shout out. John113706 and GDad Gamer. Thank you guys so much for retweeting the stream there, guys. And it's pinned to the top of the live chat. If you want to help the channel out, spread the word, give it a retweet. Nice one. You've enjoyed it so far, me, says Kate Cadet. I mean, most of the games have been okay. A few of them have been real dross, and a few of them have been real good. But it's not been a spectacular World Cup yet or anything. But there's been a couple of really good results like that. Japan-Germany game was great, you know, and Argentina-Saudi Arabia was a fantastic game. So there's been some good ones. There's been some gems. Ghana v Portugal, me too, Adewale. It's going to be a good one, man. I'm really looking forward to it. So you think Ronaldo plays, guys? He's probably going to. Okay, so I'm going to end that poll there then, guys. Who wins? 38% say Uruguay, 11% say draw. South Korea wins the vote with 567 votes. We've got 567 votes, only 123 likes. You what? Hit the likes, guys. Smash that thumbs up. Right, we'll end the poll there, guys. So pretty clear. People think South Korea are going to win that one. Nice. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Cheers, John Boy Cat. Appreciate that. Yeah, I love this community vibe we got on the go here, man. We just watched the games together. It's been really fun, and we've got loads more games to watch for this World Cup together. And some of them are going to be really exciting. This is just the group stage with a lot of guff games. Son Heung-min takes it into the area. Oh, it's a great tackle. Jimenez just dispossesses him really well. Great tackle. And Son Heung-min denied. Thank you, Madhouse. He says, I forgot to like it. Hey, no worries. Better late than never. South Korea win this ball back then. Sloppy from Valverde in the midfield for Uruguay. Kim Min Jae now down the right-hand side. Hwang. Inside for Korea. They're looking decent, this Korean team, guys. They're playing pretty well. They're just very comfortable on the ball. They're starting to get on top of Uruguay a little bit here. And here come Korea down the right. That's going to be a corner for Korea now. Cheers, Cough says, interaction with you is top class, bro. It's like sitting next to your best mate chatting all things football and some absolute waffle. Never change. I will try not to change there, Cough Punk. You're a legend. Thank you, man. That is one nice thing about these streams, I must say. Because obviously during the United watch-alongs these days, we have got at least, you know, usually at least double the amount of people watching, right? So for these, it's a much easier and nicer just to interact with everybody in the chat. That's one thing I've noticed. It's just easier and nicer to chat to people than it usually is, because it's too fucking hectic sometimes. What's going on there, Kima? Okay, the corner's coming in. The corner is coming in there for Korea. Come on, South Korea. Son Heung-min's going to whip this one in then for South Korea. Delivery comes in. Son. They get on the end of it as well. There's a push in the box. Ref, have a look at the VAR, mate. Ref, there's a push in the box, mate. The man's protesting. Nobody stopped. Dudes, that's a fucking pen, man. Come on, let's have another look. Oh, nobody's even going to have a look. Oh, dudes, that was a pen shout right there. Definite penalty shout right there. They're protesting. They're saying, go have a look at the VAR. Yeah, now they're protesting. Fucking definite pen shout right there. Let's have a look. Mate, he's pushed over, oh no, he's dived. He's dived, mate. He has pushed him in the back a tiny little bit, but he's gone down like a sack of shit. It's no pen. I wouldn't give that as a pen. Guys, do you reckon pen or no pen? He's gone down like a sack of shit. Kim dived, yeah, pretty much. I've never had kimchi, actually, you won. Never had that before, I don't think. Dive, tiny push, then dove. Yeah, exactly the moustache. Not gonna get it from that. But from the angle, the first time you see it, it looks like he was pushed over properly. But no, he literally went down like a sack of shit. Cáceres now for Uruguay. Feeds it forward. Qatar's going to be a free kick there against South Korea. I know, caps lock's a guff. Happy Turkey Day. Thank you, Dustin Penalbur. Guys, let's get some turkey emojis in there and a hashtag Happy Thanksgiving to all the Americans in here. I mean, I don't give a shit about it myself, but congratulations to you, legends. And happy Thanksgiving. 15 minutes extra time. We'll see, Niels. It's been pretty silly. There was only one extra added minute in the first half, believe it or not, in this game. Madness. Okay, free kick from deep for Uruguay. They feed it into the area. Headed down. Palistri! Ah, there is a shot up, but it's blocked. They've still got the ball, though, Uruguay on the right side. They just keep it in, but good defending there by Kim. Great defending. Mark Harris, how are you getting on, lad? Thank you so much for the super chat. Marky Harris, super chat. Super chat. Super Marky Harris. Thank you, Mark Harris, for the $2 Aussie Dozzy Dollar Rooska super chat, man. Thank you very much for the support there, bro, and the tippage. He says, cheeky donations, sack of shit, 5 kilograms and 10 kilograms are available. What the fuck? Sack of shit for 5 kg or 10 kg? How much? How much is it? Mark Harris, thank you so much for the 2 Aussie Dozzy Dollar super chat there, you don. Thank you very much. What are my views on Uruguay's fantastic strike force? It's seen better days, mate. Look, back in the day, they had one of the best strike forces in the world in Cavani, Suarez, and even Forlan. Before that, a little bit, or overlapping, you know. But obviously now they've still got Suarez, they've still got Cavani, but Cavani's on the bench. Suarez is older. He's still good, obviously, but Suarez is older. And Darwin Núñez is the Uruguayan Andy Carroll. He's absolutely poodoo magoo. And Palistri's coming. He's a young lad. You know, it's not as good as it used to be. It's not very. They're not doing well at all at the moment. They're not playing well at all at the moment. It's just an aging team compared to a few years back. If this was 4 years ago, they'd be smashing up South Korea probably with their front line. Cavani in full pomp, Suarez in full pomp. Of course they would be, but they just aged that. They're not the same. They're still great players, but it's not quite as intense. Suarez looking his age. He really is. There you are. Yeah. Thanksgiving's just another excuse for a big blowout before Christmas, says Simon Warner. 5 days off and a good roasted bird with all the sides. That sounds great, to be honest, mustache free. All the talent available, Uruguay doing nothing, says Terry McDad. Indeed, indeed. Fugger says, these Apple rumours don't seem very convincing. Papers spewing all kinds of drivel just because it's hot topic. Maybe so, maybe so. We'll see. That's it. A legit suitor will emerge, won't they? We'll find out. They might have strong interest, but we'll see. You wanted Darwin, what was I thinking? I know I did as well, Madhouse, before he came. He came with a lot of hype, but I think it's 100 million down the shitter for Liverpool here. Looking forward to watch Ronaldo tonight. Defo Niels Olsen. He says, looking forward to watch Ronaldo tonight if he plays. Yeah. Do you think Ronaldo's going to play, guys? Yes or no? Do you think Ronaldo plays? I think he'll play. Thank you, Jeff Stapleton, for subscribing to the channel. Jeff Stapleton. Nice one, bro. Frank's brother. Thank you very much, bro, for subscribing to the channel. Mark Harris. You're a legend. He sent another super chat there. Rain down Sues for Marky Harris getting in here. Thank you, Mark Harris, for the generosity, lad. He says 5 kilograms shit, 2 pics of slab naked, 10 kilograms of shit, CR7's watch. Basically amounts to the same thing, isn't it? Mark Harris, you legend. Cheers for that, brother. Those are competitive prices. Cheers, Marky Harris, lad. Nice one. This is the ref from the United Atletico game. Sickening Ronnie Dodge. Don't care about CR7, says MFC. Madhouse thinks he'll play. Dustin thinks he'll play. Simon says he'll play. Yeah, we were in for him, Alex Walker. I know. I'm very happy we didn't end up with Darwin Núñez in the end. He's good, but he's pretty bang average if you ask me. 3 likes off of 150 now, guys. Get in. We're nearly there. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good. Ronaldo is the captain, so he needs to teach his side on how to perform the perfect tantrum during or after the match. Simon. Oh, he's an ego, isn't he? That's it. It's going to have to be controlled, just like in any other team. But I really think he cares more, obviously, for Portugal. He's motivated for Portugal, but he wasn't as motivated for United under Ten Hag, put it that way. We'll never recover from losing Ronnie, says Terry McDad. Yes, we will, bud. He was 37. It's not like... I mean, we recovered from losing Prime Ronnie in the first instance. So if we can recover from that, we can recover him from losing a 37-year-old version of him, definitely. Think about the first time around. Everyone said, oh, we're screwed. Ronaldo's gone. But we weren't really, because we signed Antonio Valencia. And Antonio Valencia, doesn't get enough credit. But he was pretty fucking awesome for us, really, for a long time. So he was a great replacement. And Rooney sort of went up there and scored the goals that season after Ronaldo. We were fine. So, yeah, exactly. Messi says we lost bigger players. I agree. We've lost more important players to the team at the time. Like Stam, for instance. I can't remember when that business happened with Stam. It's like, oh, he's the best centre-back in the world, but we have to sell him to Lazio because he's a twat. And he said so, from Fergie's point of view, because he's spoken about people in his book and all this. So he had to sell him to Lazio, even though he was the best centre-back in the world, more or less, at the time. It's like, that hurt more than this. If you ask me, that hurt more than this, because Ronaldo's 37 now. Stam, Keane, Beckham says Messi, and Beckham's another great shout, yeah. Keno was getting on a bit when that happened to Keno, but yeah, same. Oh, Eddie Cavani's warming up, guys. Look who it is. It's the handsome bastard, Eddie. Come on. Give it to Eddie Cavani. Passing the ball and watch him score all the goals. Nobody can compare to the actual GOAT, bro, says Terry McDad. Who's that then? The ego has gone, so he spread his smugness on the big stage instead, says Simon. Players come and go. Ripped to David Johnson yesterday. Ipswich, Liverpool, and Everton. Great, decent player. Man, sorry to hear that, Stefan. That's the first I've heard of it, man. Let's get some love farts in there and some RIPs to David Johnson. That's literally the first I've heard of it, mate. Fucking hell. South Korea with a throw-in. 61 minutes gone. Long throw up the pitch. Headed down by Uruguay, but misread, and that's going to be given away. Good chance here for South Korea, possibly. No. They still got possession of the ball down the right. South Korea, bring it forward. Berber, what's going on, man? How you getting on, my son? He says, I hope Cavani pulls his hammy. I only cared about playing for Uruguay. Come on, South Korea. Come on, South Korea. Fair play. He probably will pull his hammy, but you know how injury prone he is these days, man. He'll probably come on and pull something, pull his plonker at least. But yeah, good to see you, Berber. How's your day been, lad? David Doc Johnson, rest in peace, says Madhouse. Yeah, David Johnson, rest in peace. My bro thought he was terrible, says you are. Decent. Piggy Mega Fan, any funny stories from nights out on the lash, Piggy? Loads, but I'm not going to tell you of them right now, mate, because the game's on right now, bud. So, no. You bet money USA beat England, says the mustache free. How much you want to bet? But, fair enough, though. It's a bit of a bold one. Don't bet with me anyway. You should bet with the bookmakers. Definitely bet with the bookmakers if you feel like that's going to be the case. Don't bet against anybody else 1-to-1. That's just stupid. Because you get sick odds. Get sick odds on the old bookmakers for that. Because every mother chuffer around knows that USA are getting battered by England, mate. Darwin Núñez has done him. Great goalkeeping. Yes, mate. Darwin Núñez, sit down. Some supercomputer said England will finish fifth, says Dutch Christ. Oh, well, that must be true then. Bookmakers make more, of course. Yeah, but if you, yeah, definitely. The odds on England winning are going to be too low. So definitely bet if you were. Anyway, you know what I mean. Dan McGill says, what's your favourite holiday you've ever been on? My favourite holiday, Dan McGill, would probably be my USA holiday, where I went across America for a month. And also, second to that holiday, I just went on as well to Lanzarote, to be fair. One of those ones. Don't know why. But one of those ones, I guess. Hey, it's Solo, the Man United agenda getting in here raw. What's going on, mate? How you doing there, Solo? He says, good evening, pig. Good evening. It's 2:20, lad. Where are you watching from, bro? But good afternoon to you, my son. How you doing there, Solo? Hope you're having a great day, boss. It feels like the evening to me, man. I've been up since like 9:30, bud. That is early for me, pal. David Johnson won a European Cup medal, says Stefan Harringtonio. Oh, by coincidence, Wilco Johnson and Dr. Philgood lost his battle against cancer yesterday also. Oh, man, totally unique guitarist. Man, sorry to hear that as well, dude. Yeah, Thugger 007. Big up. Yes, it's been a little while, Solo Tamu. I hope you're keeping well, bud. Shout out to you, man. Good morning there, Primot. It's dark and gloomy, so it feels like afternoon, yeah. Indeed, indeed. Cavani on, says Paul Holland. Cavani in, says Glenn McEnroe. Also, South Korea player just getting some treatment on the sidelines now. You did scuba diving in lands. It was wicked, says Dan McGill. Nice, nice, nice. Darwin's and Melter says, well, what I liked about the America holiday as well, it's just like it was like a proper adventure because we did a road trip across the states and stuff. So that was probably my most exciting holiday because that was just like just an adventure, you know. And you're in a different place every night. You know, it's pretty cool. Vincent watched the Christmas movie last night starring Will Ferrell and the Rexamona. Very good, very funny, and good afternoon. If you watched, you know what I mean. Oh, okay then. Yeah, it's called Elf, is it? Or a different one? Or you mean Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds? Oh, I see what you mean, right. Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds there, mate. Yes, okay. Hate these shitty winter afternoons and nights. Oh, they're fucking disgusting, Stefan. I agree. Solo says, no one is talking about Uruguay, Pig. Do you think they stand a chance winning this World Cup? Based on this performance, I'd have to say no. I think they've just got too much of an age inside. Sure, they have got some good young current players like Valverde and Darwin Núñez and stuff like that, but are they great? Valverde seems a very good player, but Darwin Núñez, he's a bit on the gash side of things. And then Luis Suarez is Luis Suarez, but he's not the same Luis Suarez he was even one World Cup ago. He has aged and he has diminished a little bit. Clearly he has, because he's having a shitter of a game out there, and he used to be an absolute beast for them. And also Cavani, who was a big, big man for them, he's off. He's on the bench. He's just come on, but he's not the same. He's older now. Same goes for, they've got a youngster in Pellistri on there who can't even get in Man United's first team training sessions, probably, but he's in Uruguay's first team. I think that says a little bit because although Pellistri's a great talent and I'm very happy to see him in there, it's not like they've got a massive amount of talents. It's not like they've got Cavani and Forlan and Suarez all in their prime, and that Diego Godin is a beast centre-back, but he is aging a bit. They're a good team. They've got good names, but they're aging to the point where they're not as good as they were 4 years ago, and they're definitely not as good as they were 8 years ago. So now they're not as good. I don't see them getting that far, to be honest. The longer this game goes on, the more I feel South Korea is going to win it. But who knows? Dan McGill says, how do you sort out a holiday like that and how expensive are they? Mate, 3 or 4 nights in Lanzarote, dirt cheap, bro. Honestly, all you need to do, go to someone like booking.com, look for a place with a few nights for whatever room you want, look for the cheapest hotel, sort by lowest price and find the nicest one for your budget. Real dirt cheap ones quite often. And then also go to skyscanner.com and search for flights from your local airport to Lanzarote or, whatever, Fuerteventura, Tenerife, whatever, and see where they go. And you'll see them, like, literally, we went out there, it's 30 quid a ticket, mate. 30 quid a ticket. And the place we stayed in was £167 for 3 nights. So you do the math. It's like 200 quid between 2. And then you need a bit of spending money, obviously, feed yourself and all that kind of stuff. But very cheap, mate. Very cheap to go to places like that. With low budget airlines in the UK like TUI or Ryanair or EasyJet and all those sorts of airlines. The game is played on grass, not paper, says Jose. Oh, you mean the USA one? Oh, my bad. Okay. That one was more money. I think that one was like 400 or 500 quid for the flights. And then, you know, then you need like a lot of money for the different places you go in and hotels you're staying in. Some places are really cheap to stay, like Las Vegas. So cheap to stay because there's so many rooms. And you can get a really nice hotel for dirt cheap. Oh, Cavani turns and fires, but it's blocked. Chance for Uruguay. Solo says, agree with you 100% there, Pig. South Korea might nick this one. Yeah, got a feeling. If not, I can see the draw materialising. But yeah, I just got a feeling South Korea are going to pinch it as well. Thugger says, while I was in Lanzarote, I met a guy who was a great nephew or something like that of Frankie Fraser. Oh, okay, interesting that. Vincent says, Ryanair flight to Barcelona from Birmingham, £30 the day Man United are playing in Barcelona. It's now 400. Holy shit. Yeah, you got to get in on. You got to try and get in on them a bit early, don't you? Stuff like that. Weren't United linked with signing Martin Caceres a few windows back? I don't know. I can't remember that one actually. You know, Glenn. Maybe. Maybe. I can't quite remember that one, Glenn. Uruguay a bit like Belgium, faded glory like Cuba says you are. When I went to Milan 2 weeks ago and the footy, it was €9 for the flights. Unbelievable, isn't it, Dan? Yeah. You can get some really fantastic deals. I mean, literally, I can go to Spain or, you know, Italy or somewhere from my local airport for way cheaper than I can get to London, which is only, you know, 3-hour drive away. It's crazy, mate. It's fucking crazy. Delivery into the back post then. Palestri's got this one for Uruguay. Facundo. Does the defender, gets it back across, but it's dealt with in the 6-yard box here. Son Heung-min now gets a long ball up the pitch. He's gone for an absolute beast of a pass. It's a great pass as well by Son, but the keeper comes out and heads it away and deals with it and sweeps up. Great vision there by Son, and really good ball up there it was. John says they get you a taxi fare to your hotel, says John Latin. What's that all about, John? Latvia's dirt cheap to go Vincent Bullock. Yeah, I guess. I hate flying too, Drew. Who I white knuckle it all the way there, more or less, mate. I bloody hate it. By the way, guys, we are just a couple of subscribers away. I'm going to tell you now. So do us a favour if you're new. We are officially 5 subscribers away. Just 5 subscribers away from 67,800. So, is there 5 of you legends who are new to the channel that haven't hit the subscribe? Smash the subscribe. Help us change to 67.8 by the end of this stream. It's possible. Is there 5 legends out there? Drop a like on it too. Nice one. You recommend the Sierra Nevada, says the Mustache Free. Uruguay look very average here. Yeah, they do. But, I must say, just the last few minutes, Uruguay getting on top a little bit. Palistri, great ball in. Oh, Cavani tries a little heel flick, but it's just behind him. And they're not very good, Uruguay, to be honest. They're really not. This is what I mean. You can tell by the depth. I think Facundo's going to be a good player, right? But I mean, it's like if he's getting in their first team and he's nowhere near Man United's first team, that tells you a little bit of a story, doesn't it? It does. He's a young kid who's not getting in United anywhere near it, but he's like on the team sheet here. But still, though, thank you, Daib Khalib, for subscribing to the channel, you legend. Get in there, Daib. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button, dude. Good man. We're only a few away now. Oh, yes, we're 3 away now. Get in there, my man. That's awesome. Which means we're only 203 away from 68,000, which is a raw one, because that's one before 69, dude. Amsterdam is £55 from Birmingham, says Dutch Christ. Nice. The only problem with Amsterdam is it's just so expensive when you get there, mate. Like, good luck finding hotels for less than £100 a night, bud. Do you know what I mean? Like, even a shit one. You get a shit one over there, it costs you 120 quid, mate. Honestly, it's a great city, but it's so expensive, and food's really expensive. Just everything's expensive in Amsterdam, mate. Be prepared to spend a shitload of cash. You can't really have a cheap, low-budget holiday there. I mean, unless you get lucky and find some really, really cheap deal, but you usually get pissed if you have to fly, says Pykel. Okay, a couple of changes going on here then. South Korea are going to make a switch. Gasho? Is this guy's name Gasho? No way. Is this guy's name Gasho? Hang on a second. Who's just come on the pitch here, mate? Who's just come on the pitch here for South Korea, mate? Don't tell me his name's fucking Gasho. What? What's it say on the back of his shirt? I was trying to find his name. Well, no, his name's not Gasho. Surely. Surely his name's not Gasho, guys. Oh, my God. GS Cho. GS Cho. Okay then. I just saw it quickly. I thought it said Casher was coming on. Oh, awesome. Oh shit, sun's gone off. Has sun gone off, or is it a different sun? Has Sun Heung-min just gone off the pitch? No, he hasn't. He's still on. It must have been somebody else called Sun there. Okay, so few changes by South Korea there. Sun Heung-min still. I was going to say that's crazy. They take the best player off, but he hasn't. He's still on the pitch, don't worry. South Korea now, they just made a few changes, got some fresh legs on. Shot on goal. Sun Heung-min in their area. Sun Heung-min, Sun Heung-min. Step over him and Sun, back across the 6-yard box. Dealt with. Cleared away from Uruguay now. And that's going to be a goal kick to Uruguay. George says, Pig in Amsterdam, stay at the Flying Pig Hostel. Oh, yeah, I've seen that one. That would be quite appropriate. Pyco Tom says, Bournemouth Airport, mate. All the cheap flights. Very cheap flights from Bournemouth Airport. Very cheap flights from Exeter Airport. Very cheap flights from Bristol, Cardiff. Also Southampton, but not as cheap. But those around the south anyway, they're all dirt cheap to fly, you know, to fly to Spain and things like that. Yeah. Dan says the airports up here are shite. Spend more on the train journey to London Airport than the actual return flight to Sun Paradiso. That's a shame, isn't it? Yeah, there's quite a lot of ones down here that are really cheap to fly from. Darwin Punez cannot control that one. You know why? Because he's absolutely shit. He's done it again. It's another air shot from the twat. That's twice in this game. He's literally tried to touch the ball, mate, and doesn't even get anywhere near it. The first one, the ball's been played into him. He's got a shot and he air shots it. Doesn't even hit it. This time the ball's over top. He tries to control it. He completely doesn't even touch it. It goes away from him. And even though he could do, he just is bad at the game. Bad technique, man. He's shit, lad. Glad we didn't waste 100 million on that twat. You know what I'm saying? Dan says, isn't the rent down that way ridiculous, though? Yeah, I mean, yes, definitely. It's way more expensive in certain areas down south, mate. In general. Obviously, there's expensive places up north, I'm sure, as well. But in general, it's really very expensive, mate. Yeah. Yeah, we did waste 80 million on Slavy Maguire big time. Not doubting that. Come on then, are we going to get a breakthrough here, guys? Is there going to be a goal scorer? Oh, another shot from Gasho. Gasho's had a shot there. And he's unable to get it near the target, though. But it did just fall for Gasho. And he's trying to put it in there. But he hasn't been able to do so. Son can score for Spurs, but he can't score for the Toffees in this match, says Simon. Jedi Stew says, hi, Pig, that's better. Less travel, more football. Yeah, spot on. Jedi Stew, how you doing, my friend? Have you received your new T-shirt yet, my son? Jedi Stew? Or your friend to his house, you know, he should have it by now, hopefully, the replacement one. I sent you two. I accidentally sent Jedi Stew the wrong T-shirt, guys. It happens. I don't know how I did that, but I did. So I sent him another one, and so he's got a free one. That's the kind of guy I am. Anyway, Germany has to beat Spain now to go through, says Niels Olsen. Aiden says, Dutch Christ, that shit, man, really? Oh, man. No one scores for the Toffee, says you are. Pyco says, go to Barcelona, cheap enough, legal week, can get there and back for like 60 if you fly to Girona. Yeah, that's true. Girona's cheap to fly to most of the time. Couple of substitutions now for Uruguay then. They've got a few fresh legs on. 78 minutes, 12 seconds gone. Will they be able to make a breakthrough, or is it going to be South Korea, or is it going to end in a draw? Okay, let's have a vote then, folks. There's 12 minutes left. You've been watching the game with me. It's been quite even. At times, South Korea have been getting on top. At times, Uruguay have. There's been little spells, and they're exchanging, but nobody looking real quality at the moment in the final third at all. So, who's going to win? Uruguay, South Korea, or a draw? Get a vote in the chat. Let us know what you guys are thinking. I think South Korea going to pinch it now. Still going to pinch it. I'm going 1-0 South Korea now. Draw, says just some bloke. The rent is pure death, says Michael Thompson. Game's a draw, bro, says Terry McDad. Gash draw, says True Who. I feel you. I feel you. God, it's pissing down outside, dudes. Crikey. What's the weather like where you're at in the UK, everyone? It's absolutely, the window's taking a battering right now. Don't know if it's hailstones or what, but look me, it's absolutely bucketing down out there. Crikey. Gungshi, you legend, he says Gasho draw. Luan France, how you doing as well? Nice one, Gungshi. I think it might be a Gasho draw. Julian Warden thinks South Korea. Simon thinks South Korea. Draw says just some bloke. Uruguay need to put in El Matador. They have done actually, haven't they, Dustin? I thought, didn't Cavani come on the pitch? Yeah, he's on. I think he's on. Pissing it down there, says Mr. Leo G. Windy as well. That means the rain is on the way to me, says just some bloke. You'll be getting it soon, northeast of you, says you are. Yes. Started pissing down now. Cold and grey in Germany, says Michael Barber. 28 and sunny in Wales, says... Same here, pig. Torrential rain, says Gungshi. Oh, crikey. Is it warm rain out there, Gungshi? Because it's bloody cold here now, mate. I think it's like 7 degrees and pissing down. Cavani's done well. He gives it to Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez shot on goal. Ooh! Just wide of the right post from distance. He's done pretty well. He's got the half-yard. He's shaped to shoot from just on the edge of the area. He does the defender. He gets the shot off. It's bending round, but not enough to bend around and get into the back of the net. Edinson Cavani was trying to get on that one as well to try and nod it in, and he just can't quite get there. Just can't quite get there. And I think that's obviously it's a proper shot there by Darwin Núñez, but Cavani trying to divert in, and Darwin Núñez's effort is wide. Draw, says Drake. Guff, says Cake. Miserable and raining in Nottingham, says Steak Bake. Mad rain and hail, says Klitschko. Gash outside, says MUFC. Luan France says, I'm still in the Caribbean and it's poured every day that I've been here. Are you serious, Luan France? No way. Is that a usual thing there then? It's not, is it? Is that just unlucky, or is it like the rainy season or whatever? I don't know. That's awesome, though, Luan. You're in the Caribbean. I hope you've been having a great time. Decent chances, Stefan. Cavani almost as the moustache. Almost. Hey, we got 230 legends watching now. Good stuff, everyone. I hope your day's been good. Smash the like on it. Help us get to 200. We're nearly there. And subscribe. Have we hit 800 subscribers yet? We're 2 away, guys. We're on 67,798. We are 2 away, guys. 2 away. Hit the subscribe if you're new and help us get to 67,800. Goal of the season so far, says Bot Gamer. I haven't put any money on this, Niels, no, or any games in the World Cup. Goal of the season so far? Do you mean goal of the World Cup so far, or goal of the Premier League season so far? What do you mean, Bot Gamer? Do you mean the season as in the Premier League? Brighton's cold and windy, says just some bloke. No rain here, but bloody cold, says Stefan. Dry rain in Taiwan, says Dutch Christ. Let's get it, Terry McDad. Let's get it. Hey, thank you, Mark Harris, for another super chat. Get in there, Marky Harris. I appreciate that a lot, my friend. He says, welcome back, Vincent Bullock, you stud. Queen, get in. Mark Harris, nice one, broski. Thank you for that. He's welcoming Vincent Bullock back to the posse. Yes, indeed. Vinny B. The man, the myth, the legend. Marky Harris, thanks for that, bros. Let's get some Phil Jones emojis in there for Mark Harris's tweet there. What, Phil? There he is. It's an absolute disgrace Phil Jones is not in the England national side. You know, that's an absolute joke. Oh, he shattered. Darwin Núñez, honestly, is crap. He's so bloody bang average, guys. He's so bloody bang average, isn't he? Man, the bin dippers must be looking at this, thinking, bloody hell, we literally have got the Uruguayan Andy. Andy Carroll in disguise. Are you Carroll in disguise? Are you Carroll in disguise? Hot and rainy in Louisiana. Nice. Louisiana, beautiful. World Cup, my G. Oh, you meant World Cup. Okay. So far, bot gamer, I think that the best goal scored in the World Cup will probably be the Saudi Arabia goal, the second goal. That was a very good one. I really enjoyed that one. It was just a really good technique as well. I'll probably go with that one. Or Spain scored a couple of real bangers. Just trying to think of which one. There's one. Danny Olmo scored a real nice one. But yeah, Saudi seconds as you are. The Saudi second. Yeah, the Saudi second one was beautiful, wasn't it? Saka was a really good volley as well. Yeah, that was a good one, fire up. It was an awesome game, says Dustin. Defo picked the Saudi one, says Hoopman. Yeah, that second Saudi goal was great. Also, the second Japan goal was really good. You know, where Asahi's been played in down the right and he just runs it towards goal and smashes it above Nori on the roof of the net. That was a sick goal as well. That was good. The Gavi goal for me. But, oh, yes, the Gavi goal. That was so nice. I knew there was a couple I was thinking of in that Spain game. That Gavi goal with the outside of the boot in off the inside of the post. That was lovely. Eddie Cavani now holds it up for Uruguay. Gavi's finish was so nice. Second Japan goal, says the moustache. Yeah, that was very nice. Oh, is it James Smith pissing it down in Paul Piggy? All that chem trading, geo weather engineering, my son. Oh. It has just been a spell for Uruguay last 10 minutes, hasn't it? But can South Korea do anything on the counter? But it has been mostly Uruguay probing and having a couple of chances for the last 10 minutes of the game. Just when they needed to sort of get into the game, they have done here, Uruguay. But who's going to get the winner, if anybody? You hope Ronnie wins tonight? I hope Portugal win because, well, actually, I hope Ghana win, if I'm totally honest. I want the underdogs to win. Definitely. Fuck Portugal. It's better for England if Portugal get knocked out in the group stage. So, come on, Ghana. But at the same time, I do want to see Bruno Fernandes do well and Dalot do well. And Ronaldo could eat a big one. You know? Remember, at the start of the season, it was sold as Haaland versus Núñez. I know, yeah. It's not going too well there, is it, for the Núñez posse there? Everyone's going to have a quality team by the time you get back on FIFA. True, Alex Walker. Yes, I'm going to be well behind, lad. Be well behind. Vincent Bullock getting those pink dinosaur heads in there. But I'll catch up. Don't worry, I'll catch up. What minute are you at? Okay, so it's at the 87th minute, bud. 87 minutes, 7. 8, 9, 87 minutes. So just a few minutes left of normal time, and then they'll probably have about 5 minutes stoppage time or more. We'll see. How many minutes stoppage time then, folks, for this one? I'm thinking 5. 5 today. They seem to have lowered it a little bit today. In general, there's only 1 in the first half. Madness. Bot Gamer says Núñez is just another victim of the 100 million curse. Maybe, I guess. I suppose it's not his fault that he cost 100 mil. But he's playing for Uruguay now for his nation, and he's playing like shite. Messi's penalty was out of this world, says Madhouse. Simon Warner says 6. MUSD says 3. Scotty Martin thinks 4. Fire Up says 6. 6 says Vincent. Yellow card then for a South Korea player here. It's Gasho, who's just committed the foul there, and he has been yellow carded. Gasho gets the yellow. To the Moon says, this world, have they played an entire extra game if the stoppage time is added together? Probably already, yeah. Probably this World Cup by now, yeah. Oh, you've said that. They have played. Oh, yes. Yeah, I bet they have, yeah. Thugger says 7. Mr. Leo says 4. Steak Bake thinks 5. Terry says 5. John Boy says 5. Drake says 6. Oh, great opportunity here for South Korea. Oh, referee! It's a red card. Send it, ref. Son was cleaned out, mate. Come on, ref. What? It's a yellow card and a free kick at the very least. He wasn't quite the last man, but what, ref? What are you doing? What are you doing, ref? He's just cleaned him out. He's taken him right out. You can't do that. Son's been impeded there. My God. Mate, that was a foul. Oh shit, Valverde! With a shot from distance, he strikes the crossbar. It bounces away. Oh my good one from one end to the other. Son was knocked over, and then Valverde's just got at the other end and smashed one from distance, and it's hit the crossbar, guys. Oh, it's hit the post, just the top upright by the crossbar on the post, guys, and it's bounced away. Valverde's effort is a good one, but it's hit the upright and it's gone. Ooh. Dive says the moustache. Mr. Lewis says he trips up on the grass. I want to see a replay of that Son incident. Looked like he was just beasted over there, man. He was beasted over. Looks like the people who have put a bid in for Liverpool, I've done a U-turn and put in a bid for United. I bet you're laughing out loud, says Vincent. You what? Oh, Son Heung-min! Oh! Just falls for him about 25, 30 yards out, and he smashes one with his left foot. Oh, just wide of the right stick. Oh. Bad mistake, and Son Heung-min far away, but he's trying to work the keeper. He doesn't. It's wide of the goal. It's not a very good effort in the end. Power on it, but quite wide by Son standards there. Mark says, I hit one from distance on my honeymoon. Missed those guys. Open up, bro, says Terry. Well, White says the moustache. 7 mins, says just some bloke. 7 mins, says Terry McDan. 7 mins. We got 7 minutes of added time here, guys. 7 minutes of added time. Maybe that's going to mean we get a winner here then. Cavani holds it up. Uruguay with an opportunity again. Darwin Núñez feeds it back to Valverde. Sprayed wide right now for them. Good defending by South Korea. It's out for a throw-in. Simon says Son should pretend he's playing for Spurs right now. He might score then, says Simon. Don't pretend he's playing for Spurs. They'll proper bottle it then as a team. I have no idea where they got that from. The 7 minutes. It's just a joke, isn't it? It's just an absolute shambles. So the first half they had 1 minute, and this half they've had 7, and there's no logical explanation why there is 7 in this. There hasn't been any injuries, there hasn't been any stoppages, there hasn't been any goals. I mean, unless they're adding 30 seconds on per substitute, you know, or something crazy like that, and they're adding a minute on per substitute, actually. Unless they're doing that, it doesn't make any sense. Cavani will bang a header. You smell a juicy kebab in Haringey, says Mark Harris. Are we getting this extra stoppage time in the Premiership, says Alex Walker? Don't know, actually. I think this is like the first sort of trial of it. Maybe so, bud. Maybe so. Great tackle, says the moustache. Must be, says Jose. Why is Valverde so happy about attacking at 0-0, says Fire Up? Don't know. Only 7 minutes, says Niels Olsen. The gaming juice has been a pretty even game. The Kim wall has held up quite well. I know. It's very impressive, isn't it? It's the wall of Kims at the back there, you know. They're going to sub on Kimberly from the Power Rangers in a little bit as well to help out, you know. But no, you're right. It's you know, many Kims make light work. That's the expression, I believe, you know. They're doing well. Valverde, says Terry McDad. Valverde celebrating a tackle like he won the bloody World Cup. Fair play to him, though. Gasho! Gasho's gashed it. His name's not Gasho, by the way. It's GS Cho. But I'm calling him Gasho, guys, and deal with it. Gasho. Luan France, thank you so much for being a member of this channel for 14 months. You what? Luan France, thank you very much for the support on the channel. I very much appreciate that, Luan. Get in there. 14 months, a legend of the channel. She's once, twice, 14 months member. Thank you very much, Luan France. Everyone, let's get a hashtag 14 in there for Luan. That's bloody awesome. Thank you very, very much for supporting the channel all this time. Unreal. Vincent Bullet says you wouldn't want to meet a woman in North Korea and she gives you her number when... Vincent. When ask for Kim. Hey, the Gaming Dude, thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel, dude. Let's go. New member. Da-da-da. He's a man. The man with the new membership. Mate, get in there, Gaming Dude. Thank you so much for becoming a member of the Bacon Brigade, my son. Hang on a second. The Gaming Dude becomes a member of the Bacon Brigade. You what? Just kidding. Gaming Dude, get in there, my son. Thank you so much for becoming a member of the Bacon Brigade, you legend. Let's go. Everyone, everyone get a cheeky little TGJ in the live chat there for the Gaming Dude. Like I say, he's a great streamer. He's got a great channel. And he's a funny guy, and he's a friend of mine. So shout out to the Gaming Dude. Thank you so much for becoming a member, bro. That is awesome. That is raw, lad. Primot says, tongue the like for the pig. Yeah, or use any other body part. Thank you, Primot. Get in there. How you doing today, you absolute legend? Cash. Get in there, the Gaming Dude. Nice one, mate. Yeah, you know, it's this is a bit of a gash game, isn't it? 2 minutes to go, though. Here come Uruguay. Oh, it's a corner for Uruguay. Lashing it down in Sheffield, says Dan McGill. Ulf793 says, yo, Mr. Jew. Uruguay, get Pablo Escobar on, says Bot Gamer. Pablo Escobar was from Colombia, no? Oh, you mean they've got a player called Escobar on? Okay, right, got you. Don't want to use a body part on pig. I'm not David Cameron, says Kit. Oh. David Cameron, he's a piggy mouth dangler. That guy, isn't he? What a disgusting human being. Oh my god. Snooze fest game here, says Stylish Porsche. Yes, it is. Corner in though for Uruguay. Dealt with by the keeper. He's grabbed it, clutched it, no problems. Just a minute left or so of this added time, which, let's face it, was just made up in the end. Snooze fest game, yes, indeed. Which Kim are they choosing for man of the match? It's raining so hard, they're leaving tomorrow, but not looking forward to flying. Oh, no, Luan, that's awful, yeah. Bit dodgy, isn't it, when you take off and all that? Nobody, who needs it? Who needs it? Vincent says, pig and slabby. Good luck with the travelling, though, Luan France. Hope it goes well and, you know, safe travels. Vincent Bullock says, Piggy and Slabby went to the dentist because Slabby had a very bad toothache. Their appointment was at 2:30 when they got there. Someone beat them to the front of the queue. Slabby said this should not count because his teeth are offside. Right, from now on, Vincent Bullock, please don't write in the comment section. Your commenting privileges have been revoked, sir. Stop writing drivel. Writing absolute drivel, my son. You thought it was Philip Schofield for a sec? These 7 minutes were as useful as tits on a nun, says Pot Gamer. Come on, it's near the end of the stoppage time now. It looks like a 0-0 board draw snooze fest on this one, folks. Thanks for hanging out with me for the watch along, but this has been a shit game, hasn't it? Really poor. I don't really think anybody's deserved to win it, so it's probably a fair result at the end. They've both been kind of a little bit gash in front of goal and stuff. Yep, Stakelin says, well, these two teams ain't worrying the World Cup engraver. No. Going to be a snore draw, but a valuable point for each side. True that, Simon. True that, Simon. Vincent's the voice of reason, says Stefan Antonio. You could say that. And there is the final whistle. Everybody, that is the final whistle. See you later on, son. The final whistle has blown. There is a closing proceedings here, and the two teams are going to share a point. They share the spoils. So, good result for both of them, I suppose. And like you say, Bot Gamer, it's a good result for the other teams in the group. Portugal, if they win it against Ghana, obviously. But definitely good result for the other teams. Okay, hey, Chris Koo, what's going on? You haven't missed anything, it's a shit game. 0-0 snooze fest. Portugal game better be a cracker, says MUFC. I think it will be. Portugal will probably smash them up. The gaming juice has been 20 years since Korea hit the quarters. Looks like it'll be another 4 on that. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, you're right. 20 years. God, oh my God, was it really? Yeah, it was. The 2002 South Korea and Japan World Cup. Good knowledge there. Yeah, it was. Crikey. Man, oh man. They did really well. They got to the semis, didn't they, that year? They bossed it. Not worried about these teams. They suck, says Fire Up. 0-0 Drubber Nation, says Chris Koo. Will Ronaldo shine? Probably stay, Clint. He's been shite for United, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if he does the business for Portugal. Gash game, yeah. Hey, Egon Spengler, I hope you're doing well as well, Egon. Welcome in, boss. 20 years of hurts, says Fire Up. Right, guys, here's the watch-along for Portugal. It's actually at the top of the live chat anyway, but I'll put it in the live chat there, guys. Boom. Do us a favour. By the way, smash the like. We're only 6 away from 200 on this stream, so smash the like. Help us get to 200 before it ends. But we are coming back in about 45 minutes to 50 minutes time, round about there. About 10 to 4. We'll be back on with the Portugal watch-along. Portugal versus Ghana. Ronaldo's going to be playing, more than likely. Bruno Fernandes, Dalot involved, these guys. So we've got some Man United interest. Obviously, Ronaldo's no longer a Man United player. Get out! But everyone else will be interested in seeing how they do as well. And it will be interesting to see what Ronaldo does in this game, whether he silences some people with some soos, or whether he has to take a poo instead. We'll see. Portugal going to score heavy tonight. See you later, Piggy. Thank you, K Cadet, my son. Hey, Hoop Man, what's going on? There's all these 0-0 draws, such a shit tournament so far. Minus the Japan win, and minus moments like the Japan win. Yeah, the Saudi win and stuff. We bossed it with a dodgy decision, says Stefan. Hey, have a good one, Gaming Jew. Thanks again for becoming a member, man. I really appreciate that. What a legend. Stay classy, man. I'll catch up with you soon. And I will catch one of your streams soon again when the World Cup is off, mate. I don't think I will be while it's on, unfortunately, though. But yes, see you soon, my friend. Chris Koo and Sena Morgov and Thomas Jefferson and Vincent Bullock, Stefano Antonio, Sean Collins, Philip Chapman, Aiming for Gaming, Recent Football Nirvana as well, Madhouse, and everyone else as well, guys. Thank you for watching the stream. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Twitch at Flying Pig United. Check out the website, flyingpigunited.com. Check out the merchandise t-shirt site for flyingpigclothing.com. Go and do that. And also come back in about 45 minutes to an hour's time, just before 3 o'clock. We'll be getting going. 4 o'clock, we'll be getting going just for the Portugal-Ghana game around about then. So come and join us for that, guys. But everyone, thanks for being here. Great community of legends. Thanks for watching the game with us. Portugal are back on shortly. Cheers, Baker, Madhouse, Hoopman, Thomas, Mr. Leo G, Football Nirvana, Chris Koo, Stefan Antonio, Aidan Feeney, Thomas, J.A., John Boy, Hoopman, Yuwa, and everybody else as well. Each and every one of you. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you on the next one. Absolute snooze fest of a game, this one. Hoping for a bit more later. Cheers, Crazy Joe, and all the Dons and Donesses. See you soon, guys, and I'll catch you very soon. Luan France as well. Vinny B, Gungshi, a legend. Madhouse, Gungshi, Crazy Joe. Remember, when the seagulls follow the trawler, as this is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Cheers, Premor, Aiming for Gaming, Sean Collins. Thank you very much.